Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back. Today we are diving back into the world of Reacher with Season 3. If you haven't seen my reactions to the first two seasons, go check those out. It has been a wild ride. I know I didn't hop on the train initially when it left the station, but from the word of mouth to just the draw of Alan Ritchson himself, because I love him and everything that I have seen him in previously, so that was another draw, and just the way people were talking about this show had me really hyped up to finally check it out, and once I did not regret it in the slightest. Every season has just been its own mystery, its own feel, its own vibe, and I really don't know what to expect going into this. You know, I did watch kind of the trailer. I don't know, I was just so curious about what the season might feel like, but I still was hesitant to spoil myself on plot details, so I just watched it with the sound off on my phone. And I don't even remember really anything, except I do remember that there was a dude that shows up that is actually bigger than Reacher, like height-wise and size-wise and everything. I'm like, holy shit. I can't wait to see how that ropes into everything. And even outside of the trailer, I think they kind of, you know, that was something they were promoting as far as the marketing for this season as well. Don't know the context, don't know the story, but I'm excited all the same because this show has been so much fun, from the detective element to the character element to the action to the comedy. I think that was the most surprising thing for me, was just how funny both season 1 and 2 can be, despite a lot of the dark shit that is going on in the background surrounding Reacher and everything that he's kind of trudging through. As far as things go right now, at least like initially, because Prime decided to release this while Invincible is still going on, I think this is going to be a Friday release, at least until Invincible's wrapped up. I think we'll have 2 weeks where the shows coincide, but after that, then we'll switch back to the Thursday releases, you know, be on time with it. Juggling the 2 shows at the same time would it's just gonna be too difficult. But once that's wrapped up, we'll shift things over. But for now, that's kind of at least the ballpark plan for right now. So keep an eye out. Maybe it'll change. Who knows? But in the meantime, let's get ready to hop in. If you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you're a member of the channel, gives you access as well. It is a watch-along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up the time codes for actually an entire episode. Over there, you get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover on the channel. You also get to suggest and vote on what movies to react to each month. This is a great way to support the channel, help us do the things we do over here. But at the end of the day, really appreciate it. Enjoy this reaction. Till least leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Huge shout out to the team over at Prepper for helping me edit down these highlights for you guys here on YouTube. And with that all said and out of the way, let's go ahead and hop into episode 1. Here we go.
Rate a song on the subject of water. Ocean, river, stream, it doesn't matter. It's got to be Surfing Safari, right?
Surfing Safari is a ripoff of Chuck Berry's Sweet Little 16, so that knocks it out on principle.
Nice. What's going down here?
What the hell?
What the fuck is going on? Oh, whoa! Well, we're jumping right into something. Wow, he didn't get far at all, though. Oh my god!
Get in. They may have backup on the way.
Oh no.
You shot a cop. I didn't know. I thought he was pulling a gun. We gotta go. Now.
Well, that's fantastic.
Why are people trying to kidnap you? Campus police. Are you shitting me? Pull over. I killed a cop with an illegal gun. Get down!
Oh my god. What a fucking start to all of this.
Look out!
Wow. These are some committed campus policemen. I guess campus police is technically police, but I don't know. I know I've never thought of them as such for whatever reason. Oh! Lots of collateral damage right out of the gate.
I slowed him enough to limit the impact. I bet they called the real cops.
Oh, okay, well, he thinks the same way.
You're gonna steal it?
Walked out back with a sunshade. Probably belongs to an employee who won't notice it's missed until tonight. Gives me a head start. Keep an eye out.
God, I love his deductive reasoning, man.
You got a phone?
Why?
So you can call for a ride. Tell him you're in shock and can't remember what I look like.
What? No.
Done enough for you for one day. I gotta disappear.
Please.
I'm a drifter who used an unlicensed gun to kill a cop. I'm not taking any chances.
You don't know that he's dead.
My dad's rich and connected. He can help you.
Why would he do that?
Well, you saved his son. That cop was an accident. Look, he'll just be grateful that you kept me from getting kidnapped again.
Again?
That would happen to your ear?
I wanted to make a point.
Because your dad wouldn't pay the ransom?
Yeah, after he got my ear in the mail, he paid.
Oh, wow. Holy shit. I didn't even notice he was missing an ear.
Kidnapping is a rare crime in this country. Pretty unlucky it almost happened to you twice. What does your father do for a living?
He imports rugs.
That all he imports?
Probably not.
He's got generational wealth, and that makes me a target.
So the guy who got blown up in your car wasn't your driver. It was your bodyguard.
Yeah.
Tell your dad to hire a better one next time. If it hadn't been for me, it would have worked.
Okay, so then take me home.
That's just really, really coincidental that he was right there to witness all of that.
You got a name, kid?
Richard.
Get in, Richard.
I am watching the first episode, right? It feels like I missed some shit. Yeah, it says season 3, episode 1. What in the world is this getup? Wait, I swear this looks like a Fortnite map. The one little mansion tucked off to the side.
Get off the car.
Yeah, it's all right, Paulie. I talked to my dad and told him we were coming.
Get out.
No.
Just let him do it.
He's rude.
Please.
I don't want to award rudeness. Well, yep, they found the guy. Damn, right out of the jump. God, he's huge.
You know what I'm hoping to find?
More HGH and a hypodermic needle?
Reasons to kick your ass, shithead. And maybe you just gave it to me.
His gun is in the glove compartment, Paulie. Here, just take it.
Why is it empty?
Because I shot all the bullets.
I love how smug he can be, man. He's such a smart ass.
A lot of security for a rug merchant.
I told you, he's rich.
They're high quality rugs.
Your dad's employees always talk like that to his son's friends.
Huh. Yeah.
Are you hungry?
Sure.
I'll make him a plate.
I can just take that one on the counter.
That's not for you, and you don't have time to eat. Beck wants to see you. Officers upstairs, down the hall and to the right.
And that's Chapman Duke, head of security.
Why is he eating outside?
Who knows?
You had some morning. Bet you could use a drink. This is 50-year-old McCallum. I only open it for my top business associates, the people who saved my son's life.
Do you open it often?
I'm sure you heard what Richard told me about the attempted kidnapping when he called me from the car. What can you add to that?
Just that the guy you hired to look after him was useless. The old pickup hanging around a rich kid college town. What kind of bodyguard doesn't clock that?
But you noticed a detail that small.
I tend to do that.
That's his thing.
I understand you accidentally killed a police officer.
I just need a place to lie low for a few days and then some money to buy a fake ID for a clean start.
That's no small ask.
That's a pretty steep ask, actually, but good God.
Figure out the best way I can be of help.
I gripped it firmly so you'll have a clear set of prints to run.
Don't be
Interesting.
offended, Mr. Reacher. Just need to know who you are.
I'm the guy who saved your son's other ear.
God, I love it. Mm.
Hey, where you going?
Check on the kid,
We'll take care of him.
like your guy did this morning.
Is he an artist? Looks like it. Yeah, not bad.
How was your talk with my dad?
He has trust issues. Surprised he hasn't come to check on you considering all that happened.
We talked on the phone. He knows I'm okay.
Lovely relationship then.
He'll check on me soon.
Sure. Are you sure? Are you?
Okay. Where's your mother?
Since I was 4, St. Sebastian Cemetery.
Oof.
You ever paint Reacher?
No.
Well, if you did, what would it be of?
Dogs, maybe?
Beck wants to see you.
Well, that was quick.
Guess it's back to the office.
Dude's
Not
never
going back
gonna
to the
get that
office.
pie. Where are we going then? Out back to the shed. Oh my.
Sit. Today's excitement made the news. A lot of buzz for College Town. No one knows who you are, but we do.
Okay, and?
We ran your prints.
That was fast. Must have some serious connections.
Everything we do here is serious.
They're really good rugs.
West Point graduate, 2 silver stars, Purple Heart.
Green clovers, blue diamonds. He's a fucking bowl of Lucky Charms.
You failed the OCS exam. Not surprised. You don't look like you could spell OCS.
At a time we're short a man, it appears we're
Oh,
under
wanna
attack.
hire him?
Because you're a rug merchant.
Because I'm wealthy.
And because of that, you want to hire me.
Little test.
What am I supposed to do with that?
You're gonna play Russian roulette, asshole.
Are you fucking kidding?
Federal law prevents you from asking me if I'm married during a job interview, so pretty sure this isn't allowed.
Are you fucking kidding me?
We can turn you in or you can do what you're told. Those are your choices.
You have a point, I guess.
What if I just shoot you instead?
That would be the last thing you do. Good. Got that out of the way.
Oh. What the fuck?
You prove your point.
What the hell? Oh my god.
I got enough crazy on my hands with Polly. I don't need your big ass walking around here with a gun, too.
I'm not crazy. I know the bullet didn't have any powder in it. It's a dud.
Oh, wait. Ah! He thought wrong. He thought it was for show.
What would you have done if I'd have killed myself?
Same thing we did with the last guy.
Which was disappear him, throw him in the trash can.
Let's go.
What did he notice? Was it the liquid itself or was it something on the ground? Honestly, I couldn't make it out. It's fertilizer again. Or feed. What was it? Cow feed? Whatever. The fucking bags he was obsessed with. Yeah, it was cow feed, wasn't it? In season 1 that he just would not let go because it just was unusual. Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Oh, shit. This was the plan. I mean, not the cop part. So he did mean to be there. I guess now we're going to rewind and play catch up.
Hey, we'll catch the next one, okay?
Gonna try to nab something out of her purse.
Don't do it. You're gonna take the next bus with that woman and steal from her bag.
Fuck you. Are you a cop?
Don't need to be to see your clumsy approach. What teenager after 1994 walks around with quarters in their pocket?
It's a very good point.
Here. You need money, right? Take it. Then go get a job. This next guy who catches you stealing might not give you 100. He might give you a beating.
Or a bullet for that matter, you know? You really never know. Oh, I recognize that guy. Who are you? Where do I know you from? Damn.
Give me your phone.
Lost his mark.
This is Jack Reacher. I need to speak to your CO immediately.
Major Turner is unavailable. She won't get the note for a while. She's on assignment, undercover and incommunicado for at least 2 weeks.
Perfect.
Mind if I ask you a question? Your old desk is still here, and there's a dent on the right-hand side. Legend is you made it with a colonel's head.
David O'Donnell did that messing around with Stan Lowry's bowling ball. Lowry got back at him by drawing genitals on his face when O'Donnell fell asleep on the couch.
Man, we've heard stories about those guys, too.
They are an interesting, well, were an interesting batch. Not very many survivors of that group at this point.
Federal agents, open up.
Gotta get your toothbrush.
Where you going, Mr. Reacher?
Damn.
Susan Duffy. The two you left standing in the door with their dicks in their hands are Elliot and Villanueva.
Why'd you run?
This place attracts a criminal element. I panicked.
You don't seem like the panicking type, Mr. Reacher.
That's just the excuse.
Why do you use an alias?
I like my privacy.
Is that why you gave no address?
No?
Then why no address?
Because he doesn't have one.
What are you doing in Maine?
I wanted good lobster.
We're being serious.
So am I. I had subpar lobster, wanted better, so I came up here.
You think this is funny?
I mean, that I wouldn't be shocked if that's all it was, man.
Powell gave you up.
He wouldn't enroll till we threatened him with obstructing a federal investigation.
What?
We're looking into a rug import business called Bazaar Bazaar. Several weeks ago, a high-level LA-based drug dealer flew to Maine for a meeting with the owner of Bazaar Bazaar.
So we figured the owner of Bazaar Bazaar is his supplier.
You don't have to keep saying Bazaar Bazaar.
Problem is, we can't dig anything up on the guy.
Not even an address. Figure the property's set up under an LLC or something.
Huh, so they don't even know where he is.
The license plate you ran was screwed to the car that brought the Carpet King to that meeting.
Why were you checking the plate?
Maybe the driver hit my car and ran off.
Did he hit your car and run off?
I don't own a car.
But he was tailing somebody, and yes.
Zachary Beck. You know him?
Shit's sake. Elliot, you don't give the guy we're questioning the name of the subject, then ask if he knows him.
Sorry, shit.
Wow, so green.
Tell you what I think. I think you saw someone in that car you did recognize, and now you're looking for them.
According to Powell, you were some kind of army super cop. We checked you out. More awards than Tom Brady.
Fuck that traitor.
At least until you do something for me.
You're not the kind of guy I want to do a favor for.
Why is that?
You're a pain in the ass. You answer questions like an asshole.
You always so direct?
You always so frustrating?
Yes, but that's part of his charm.
Check hospital records around Linton, Virginia.
What are we looking for?
An Asian American man in his 40s. Look, you're the feds. You've got resources. You find something, call me. Maybe then we can talk about what you need.
Why is he after that guy, though? I'm supposed to remember him. I definitely don't.
We found your guy, washed up on a beach, barely alive. Wounds matched your description. Small caliber bullet lodged in his skull, massive internal injuries. Doctors figure the freezing water saved him. Took the docs about 6 months to put Humpty Dumpty together again.
Damn.
Psychiatrist interviewed the guy regularly when he was in the hospital.
Do you see anyone else eating?
What? I was at the Kinko's first thing, copying the files. I didn't have time
They
for breakfast.
diagnosed traumatic amnesia.
If we're gonna be here, I'm gonna eat. Last time Reacher tried to get food, a pie, he never got to eat the damn thing. Till the very end.
Local cops look into it.
County sheriff ran his prints, but they weren't in the system. But from the way you're eye fucking him, I think you know his name.
Jesus.
Fuck you, big boy. I showed you mine, you show me yours. Or are there no rules where you come from?
I don't really come from anywhere.
Well, I did. And on Emerson Street, if you didn't do what's right, you got your ears boxed.
I respect her game.
Lieutenant Colonel Francis Xavier Quinn, military intelligence. Picked up extra cash selling military secrets to hostile nations. We were never able to execute an arrest.
Because I screwed up. All inadmissible because of a bad warrant. We surveilled and filmed him from what we thought was public land, but it abutted private property.
Wow, that's bullshit.
When I saw Bazaar Bazaar had a help wanted ad online for secretary, I called Teresa. She got the job at Bazaar Bazaar's warehouse and was going to just report back what Beck was up to in there.
We haven't heard from her since, have we?
About a week ago, she disappeared.
Fucking Christ.
I think she got caught snooping on Beck and something happened to her, but no judge is going to issue a warrant. Like, she's 20, but she's still just a kid.
That sucks, man.
She wears these giant hoop earrings, like my niece and her friends.
Why are you showing me this?
Because you need to know what she looks like when I put you inside Beck's operation to find her.
So that's why he's doing all of this.
You need to find Quinn. While you're doing that, you can help me find Teresa. You know, I'm not just a pretty face. I have a plan. Zachary Beck's son, Richard.
Here we are.
5 years ago, he was kidnapped. Kidnappers cut off the kid's ear and mailed it to Beck, who, by the way, never went to the cops.
How do you know about it then?
One of his classmates talked in exchange for us dropping some minor drug charges.
Wow. Good job, buddy. Chatting up your little missing ear shenanigans with local students. Well played.
How are we gonna keep from getting shot? Because we can't just kill the man.
Hey, here he is. Gimme.
So now I'm wondering if the whole like shot cop thing was actually a shot cop and if that wasn't scripted part of the plan. I don't know. I don't remember what he looked like. I only remember seeing his chest, not his face.
In Kuwait, we'd use flashbang grenades when we wanted to keep a target alive for interrogation. It'll blow out the windows. Really sell the lie to Richard.
Well, damn.
I'll need a new bodyguard.
Okay, sorry, I'm confused.
Shocking.
Rude.
Grab some drugs from evidence, plant it in his car, say he was buying it from some Central American dealer, then it becomes a narco-terrorism case. You can hold him as long as you want without formal charges and no right to an attorney.
God damn. Holy shit.
And while we got him, we can question him. Good idea.
Not just a pretty face. That takes care of our bodyguard. Who's playing our kidnapper?
I'll do it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. It's all of them in some way, shape, or form, I guess.
I'm the one who messed up the warrant. I'm the one who read the surveyor's map wrong, set us up on private land. I'm gonna fix this.
Yeah. Damn, I should have recognized him outright from the beginning.
You'll make a move for Richard. How do I stop you?
We shoot him.
Are you sure this is safe?
My buddy's kid uses them all the time in these indie films he makes.
Oh, they're gonna use squibs and shit and blanks, I assume.
Say bang.
No.
Christ's sakes.
Bang! Shit, Billy! Warn me first!
She's gonna do it a couple times.
Jesus! Come on, guys, not funny!
This is kind of funny.
Kind of funny.
Yeah.
Richard won't come with me easily. We'll be scared to death and want the guy who saved him to take him to the cops. We take the option of going to the police completely off the table.
A shooting a cop?
I kill a cop.
So that was part of the plan. This is wild seeing this. All them set up this whole charade.
I'll mix in some live ammo. I'll ditch the spent casings before I get to Beck's house, so they don't notice the difference.
That's why he did that. That's why he emptied his gun. That is so smart. This whole operation.
I like this plan.
It is involved.
Using live ammo is insane.
Did you give me the gun I asked for?
Here. So what?
You got a pocket knife? Now I always know exactly where the blanks start.
Minivan will be right by the dumpster. Coat hanger will be on top of the garbage. Door will be unlocked. Just pretend to jimmy it.
Yeah, I thought that.
I don't know how to hotwire a car.
I've also been thinking about the street layout.
I thought I didn't hear like the actual pop when he pulled up. Nothing happened, but he still opened it. I thought that was weird, but I just rolled with it. That was 100% intentional. Wow.
Record store buys old vinyl. Just pretend you want to sell my collection.
Won't work. I don't want to believe anyone thinks they can get a nickel for this crap.
Oh, that's great.
What about campus security? Rent-a-cops like to play hero sometimes.
Small department with no regular patrol. And if they happen to cross your path, you'll have to dispose of them. Without causing injury.
Okay. I was like, you might need to be a little more specific.
What's the second problem?
Communication. How do we stay in touch?
Your little secret boot compartment.
You know what they say about a man with big feet, don't you? More room in his boot heel to hide a secret phone.
You know that old saying.
14-day battery life. If you need me, I am just a phone call away.
That is wild.
Made me play Russian roulette. Probably thought it was more theatrical that way.
Fuck, you did it?
I used my own gun. Had a chamber marked, remember?
Oh, yeah.
What if the one with the bullet had come up?
I'd have shot the armed guy behind me and tried to fight my way out.
God damn. Oh, wow. He sold the whole thing and knew it was live. Okay. God damn. This is insane.
Well, I might have a lead on the girl. Beck said a security carried a plate of food outside. Could have been taking it to the carriage house where I think there's a hidden cellar. I'll wait till everyone's asleep. At 3 a.m., I'll check it out.
3 a.m. Reacher challenge. Sometimes he is just like a fucking robot, man. I love it, though. He like, activate. I am really surprised they don't have any cameras in that room, though. Because he checked, he sweeped. No bugs, no cameras, no nothing. But I'm shocked that they wouldn't have every inch of this house surveilled. Wow. That could have ended very poorly. Dude, getting back into his room is going to be a bitch. Oh, that's what he saw. The floor was exposed, or hatch, or whatever that is. The liquid from that canister brushed the dirt away. I didn't notice that at all. Well, this is lovely.
Reacher?
I'm in the cellar.
Is Teresa there?
Hoop earrings.
But she was.
Damn. Dude, that was fucking fantastic. I was legitimately confused that maybe I clicked on the wrong episode until I double checked there in the beginning, just with how abruptly we just kind of got into the jump of everything. But then like the little things, like the whole like song and dance of the opening infiltration, the whole thing with the shootout, with the hit, and then Reacher just happening to be there selling the records. Like there was all these things that, well, we know with Reacher and the stuff like that, he does, like he says, trouble just finds him, or he's just always coincidentally nearby. It's just like the cosmic luck that befalls him. You know, that is just how things go. Like that felt so much more like, I don't even know how to describe it. Something felt, at least to me, like a little off about forced, I think. Forced is the word I'm looking for. And I wasn't sure if that was just a story, just trying to not take any time getting us into the meat of it. And while that is for the viewer, because that gives us the hook, at first I was like, okay, we're just forcing the conflict right now, if you take the story at face value. But no, the revelation there is that that was the point. It was in fact forced. Every part of it was forced. You know, that jump to get him close to this kid, to get him inside, to get him working inside of this rug empire that they have, this bizarre bazaar, and they think they're running guns, maybe drugs or something. I mean, hell, when he was in that office, the dude had guns all over it. The guard at the gate had like a fucking LMG in there, man. What the fuck was that? That dude was huge too. But then the whole, like, just the way Reacher can sell all of this shit too. Like, even the fact that he knew exactly where he put the bullet because he notched it. So he knew where it was every time he spun it. But then when they finally stopped him from doing it, he was like, oh, it's a dud, blah, 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 blah. And they were like, no, it ain't. Boom. He knew it wasn't. And the way he sold that, like, kind of surprise and shock and awe is so good. He's just, like, it's wild to me, like, how good of an actor Reacher, like, the character can be at times like that. It was just fascinating. And then how that one coincidental little moment that the other guy did, he's the one that pulled that out and shot it, that ended up revealing the location of all of this. Joke's on you. And then once he kind of got in, infiltrated, did his little poking around, got settled in, and he pulled out his phone and checked in, and then we did our rewind, and here's how we got to this point. You know, he got involved in this because he's tracking somebody down from his old MP days, somebody they could never pin down for the crimes they were committing, and those crimes just kept escalating, and they never got, you know, they never faced any kind of punishment for it. They got away with everything, had their fingerprints and identity scrubbed from the system. So he was tailing that guy, and that guy happened to be roped into this whole organization here, which met him up with this investigative unit that is trying to infiltrate this. So now we got this quid pro quo situation going on where you help me, I help you. He's after that guy, they're after the guy he's working for. So now they're trying to help each other, you know, for their own ends. They had an undercover agent in there, which is this kid that she had taken under her wing, who had kind of just, you know, they're just unassuming. You know, they don't really set off any alarm bells. They used to be a junkie. They've been clean. Like they know how to navigate the world a little bit, and they're trustworthy, but they've gone missing now as they were placed into this. And then everything just kind of went to shit with just a simple clerical error that threw out all of their investigation, all of the evidence, at least they've, and the surveillance that they had collected up until this point. So now they're just back to square one. They've got a lost undercover asset, being this little 20-year-old kid or whatever. She's very concerned. She wants to try to find her. So now she's kind of leaning on Reacher to get in there and see if he can find her. And then, you know, if they can find any evidence, anything else is, you know, it's a whole other, that'd be a win-win there for it as well. And the fact that, like, they don't even know where this guy's place is, his house of residence, any of that. And the fact that all of this little tell is simply because, and the only reason they found out about the son having been kidnapped in the first place, the original time, was because he was yapping about it at school. No wonder your father doesn't like talking to you. Not that that's a father you would want talking to you, to be fair. Interesting setup, interesting episode. I love the way the Reacher carries himself, his smart ass attitude, and I love when he's in a room with characters that smart ass toe to toe with him. Like with her, this detective coming in, I don't know her name just yet, but like she's able to meet him and he respects it, the challenge. You know, when she can kind of throw his shit back in his face. And then just the way that he just shit talked that big dude and all that kind of stuff. Oh, you can't even spell whatever the fuck. I was like, oh my God. I love that shit. I absolutely, that's some of my favorite stuff. Again, this show is incredibly hilarious. I love its sense of humor. And I loved the staging of all of this. It did a really good job laying the groundwork and getting the ball rolling, but also kind of shaking up a little bit of the formula and just kind of getting in here. You know, it played with it enough to kind of get us kind of questioning a couple of things as well. There was enough, like rewatching that, like I said, the door thing, I thought that was a pretty solid clue. And then I didn't even like recognize the kid at first, and I should have, because he's got that shooter, that assassin or hitman or whatever in the initial opening act of the episode had a very distinctive face, but I didn't piece that together. Now I want to go back and look at the cop he accidentally shot. Okay, I couldn't remember. I was so focused on the bullet wound, I didn't even look at the dude's face. I don't remember having looked at his face at all, because my eye was drawn to the bullet wound and then to the badge when the hand went out, so I wasn't looking at his face at all. And that's what the camera hopes you're doing, I think, in the way that it's following it. Like, that's the composition. There's ways to frame your subject in a way that your eye is naturally going to guide itself in these little directions. And they did that all masterfully. I was focused exactly where they wanted me to be focused on. The only telltale thing to me that really stood out as just odd, and I didn't know if it was just like an error or not, was him jimmying the door, you know, when he had that coat hanger. There wasn't any sound, there wasn't any give, there wasn't any pull, and it was already unlocked, but he's had to sell that it was locked, that he was actually picking it. So I thought that was odd. Yeah, and that's the point. That's the point. But that's also, again, the attention to the detail they had, because it is fake. It was exactly what I thought it was, but that wasn't an error, that was intent. Like the crafting of that whole sequence and every little element of how it went off was really, really, really well done. I don't know, man. That was fantastic. That was great. That was a really solid first episode. I can't wait to get into the next couple of episodes and see where this goes, but For now, I'm just going to go ahead and pass it off to you. Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We're carrying the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If it did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon or become a member of the channel, get you access as well. And speaking of before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends. Benny Share, Your Course God, Roberto, Guillermo, Jeffrey L, Jake Cottrell, Eric Official, Casey Wood, Russell Crockett, and Watchtower. Thank you guys so much for continued support and everybody's been supporting the channel along the way. But that's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.